But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling his strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What he likes from Hartman. Can't even move around. It's such a weird thing. Weird. I like that they're actually forcing us to wait. And like all we can do is look around his room. Fluid in 50 likes.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films. You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
He gave me like.
I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though. Even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute.
It's not a good idea.
Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
I told you it wasn't a good. Oh, that's why the floor is. Okay, the floor makes sense now.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Aw. I got 20 dislikes because of that? Hartman might be my favorite character.
Sam, you heard it. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
Wait, why did I leave my climbing anchor here?
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Amelie's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. and that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish the delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station. Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Device will attach to the shoulder or hip and they activate automatically in snowy conditions or keep or more. Onboard batteries will continue overall battery capacity. The more units used will increase the amount of stamina restored from drinking. Canteen to rest in snow without freezing. Battery gradually. So it uses up battery.
Thermal pad. Indispensable.
Alright, I need to get a thermal pad. I'll take one. And then I want power gloves. And I'll take an extra ladder and extra one of these. Just in case. Okay. This one has to go onto like my shoulder or something. I mean, and I could have basically 4. Or if I want. Okie doke. I think we're good. Take orders. Someone wants me to do orders over here. Handle it with care. The handle with care one means that it's something that I have to hold in my hand. Whereas this one, not so much. But still have to get there. Alright, I'm going to also be sure to take Doctor. I am going to take some of these. I can only make 2. $240 chemical and $480 special. Before we go on, I'm going to make...
Keep on keeping on.
Hey, the things aren't showing up. Let me figure out where thing would go best. I think they're trying to tell me that the best spot what is this? They're trying to tell me that the best spot is somewhere here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
There's already a zip line around here. Well, my main issue is I don't know where I can put what I want to put.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, that spot is too close to an existing structure. If you want to build a new one, you need to do so outside the sensor ring.
Shut up. This be a good spot. Where's that actually connected to? Down there. Connected to that. And then supposedly it's trying to connect to somewhere behind there. I see a chip.
There we go.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam, for the bridges.
Alright, well.
Keep on keeping up.
Keep on keeping up. Got an email. We'll read this and then we're gonna call it. See if I can figure out where to put the post next time.
That's sweet of you, Sam.
Soap bubble. Frozen soap bubble.
Thank you for your contribution.
There's my frozen soap bubble. There he goes. Oh. Process such a cryostasis and cryopreservation which aims to prolong life and slow decomposition through the lowering of temperature. Can it some ways be seen as a form of time travel? Though, of course, they do not compare to the chiralium-based process which stopped time altogether, freezing the fragile beauty of a soap bubble causes it to crystallize without popping, naturally forming a perfect little work of art. But because it is merely frozen, time does not stop for the bubble altogether. One day it will thaw, and, if not handled with the utmost care, it will be destroyed. Another tale fit to make a porter cry. The Spiritualists. Snapshot of ages past. Sam, do you recall a handprint you brought me? Well, I hope you're sitting down because when I analyzed it, I discovered that it was 65 million years old. It dates back to the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs became extinct. I did fear that perhaps it was just the rock, and the handprint itself had been handed much later, but that seems not to be the case. Could someone have traveled through time via the beach in order to leave it? If not, how could it possibly have been made? I plan to look into the matter further. I will get in touch with you when I learn more. If you happen to stumble across anything that might shed light on this mystery, you'll let me know, won't you? Alright. Let's save.